I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to our ongoing Operation Freedom Health and Wellness series. We are very honored to have back with us one of, if not the top nutritional expert in our country, Brett Bashawati. Look, we get a lot of heat for this series. We do. From who? From the medical industrial complex. Every video we put out, I get blowback because the medical industrial complex does not want you educated and empowered with ways in which you can actually avoid using the medical industrial complex. And it's about nutritional health and wellness. A topic, folks, that throughout my 4 years of med school, 5 years of residency, fellowship, 32 years of clinical practice, as far as all the continuing medical education we have to get and the foundational education, probably about a half hour of all those years was spent on nutritional support. And the reason is because it keeps you out of the medical industrial complex's system. And that's where Brett Bashawati is so valuable to every person willing to listen and willing to then investigate what Brett and I present on this platform. It's about empowerment. It's about nutrition. Uh, you know, Folks talk about the N word, right? Uh, President Trump says, well, geopolitically, the N word is the word nuclear. Okay. Well, the N word in medicine is nutrition, right? Because it ends the reign of error and, in fact, terror by the medical industrial complex on your health and wellness. We have a tremendous amount of information at operationfreedomhealth.com. Free. The video at the top part of the page about the 12 bad foods. Free. The information throughout the web page is free. At the bottom of the page, there's a contact area where you can contact Brett and have a free, one more time, free consult with Brett about nutrition and how it plays a role in your life. We do this to help you and to empower you. We also have products available, and full disclosure, purchase of the products on operationfreedomhealth.com does help this platform so we can continue producing these videos. It's the gift that keeps on giving because all of the products we discuss are the best in the world for the nutritional support we're speaking about. And they're available at the most cost-effective price. Many of the products you can't get on Amazon or on other internet platforms, but we have them there for you. For those of you not familiar with Brett, he took over as CEO of a great company, Good Herbs, in 2005 and expanded the company's vision by developing My Total Nutrition. Brett has over 40 years of experience in product development and manufacturing, and he's played a pivotal role in advancing natural health products. And here's the key, folks, and those recommendations are based on clinically verified, scientifically based, published research. Today, we're going to talk about selenium and omega-3s, fatty acids, and how of deficiency in those two entities can lead to huge troubles. It's my privilege, pleasure, and honor to welcome back Brett Bashawati. Brett, welcome back.
Hey, great to be back, Dr. Janda. It's always good to be. This is one of my favorite times of the month.
Well, mine too, Brett. And here's why, because we help so many people by doing this, and providing information they're not going to get from their family doc or their internist or whatever. Um, Brett, after every video presentation, I speak about how you provide a free consult for folks. Without people even checking on the website, I get emails about that can't be true. Nothing's free. All right, Brett, tell people about the what you do to try to help them, in addition to all the information and content on the web page and the videos. Educate them about the consults.
Yeah, so it is 100% free. And then here's what they're more shocked about. You can even do a follow-up call, which is 100% free, to ensure that your nutritional program is working and tailored the way you're hoping it was working for. So you can call me as many times as you want. I'm not the easiest person to get, so you have to be patient. Sometimes it takes a few weeks to get into me, but we're going to take care of you. And the reason being, we do this because we want to empower the individual.
Yep.
We are not, there's no egos involved. I've been very fortunate through my career to travel all over the world, not just here in the United States, but all over the world to learn from some of the best holistic doctors out there. And so all we want to do is through their finding, their information, and their ability to upregulate the body's ability to heal itself, we want to share that information with you, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. Either you say, hey, this is awesome, I'm going to take action, or you can say, no, this isn't for me, and I'm going to go a different direction. It doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is that you get more information
Right.
on how nutrition and herbal therapeutics can promote and support your body the way you would like it to be supported. And
And
that's all. And that's all we're about. And this is why we get so many testimonies. So
yeah.
really quick, this is really cool. So since June, July, and August, we've already received over 1,200 testimonies. Now, if you look how that plays out, for every one testimony, you probably have 100 people that are having the same results, but they don't send in a testimony. So it's really cool watching these people take back their life, take back their health. And we just had someone that's 63 years old and said they have never, not even in their 20s, felt as good as they do today.
Mhm.
So that part is really, really cool.
Well, and you also have a video conference every week for those that order product through operationfreedomhealth.com, a free seminar you put on every week in addition, correct?
Yeah, so we do a continuing education Zoom call every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and everyone's welcome to join. You can join through Operation Freedom Health. You'll see the topic going across the bar. You just click on that, and it'll take you right to the continuing education. It's a great community. We got all kinds of different holistic doctors and several medical doctors and several surgeons
Yeah.
that attend these calls, and we will highlight a topic. So this past week's topic, we are talking about the nervous system and how to upregulate and support your nervous system, which everyone can need that in today's environment. Um, but then you have Q&A after, which is really cool because not only can you ask me product information, but we also have doctors on that call that are answering questions for you and showing you how you can adapt nutrition to upregulate the whole body. Because again, this is a whole body viewpoint, not chasing problems. So we don't chase problems like a lot of these holistic doctors do. We upregulate the body's ability to fix itself, get out of the body's way, and you see how far you bounce back. Sometimes you bounce all the way back, sometimes a little bit, maybe sometimes you don't, but most of the time, 83% of the time, we can give that number, you bounce all the way back.
So let's specifically talk about selenium and omega 3s.
Yeah, so here's something that's interesting that probably no one really knows, very few probably knows, but it's got a qualified health claim from the FDA.
Oh,
Both products have a qualified health claim from the FDA. So dietary supplements and herbal supplementation can never go to diseases. It can't treat, cure, prevent any diseases. That's the way the law is written. So to get a qualified health claim on a nutrient is really, really hard to do. So in for both of these, there was over 500 scientific documentations showing the benefit of these products. So selenium, first of all, the first health claim that was received, and this is mind blowing, and this is really cool. The first one, selenium can reduce the risk of certain forms of cancer. You can say that because it was proven through documentation.
And the FDA has given a qualified health claim to that.
And gave a qualified health claim for that. So again, selenium can reduce the risk of certain forms of cancer. Again, supplementations do not go to diseases, but this can be made because it got a qualified health claim. Also, selenium produces anti-cancerous substance in the human organs.
Mhm.
Okay, those are two really powerful health claims that can be made.
That
So,
the FDA has
as
given the
approved,
green light on. That's important.
that's important. So, the
Even
FDA is
they,
approved.
even they who are will do anything to issue a health claim, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to anything other than a big pharmaceutical product, even the FDA, even the FDA said, yeah,
Yep, yep, because over 500 scientific documentation was not prevented, but given
presented.
in front of them to evaluate. And the information was so undeniable, we were able to get a health. And it's not just our company, everyone can use this health claim.
That's
It
right.
is just an individual of mineral selenium. So, really cool. So, with that data, we know right off the bat that selenium is highly beneficial for the immune system. Okay. And the dosing, so everyone understands this, the dosing that this data came from was 200 micrograms of selenium daily. That's not a lot, that's
No.
a very little bit. So 200 micrograms of selenium daily was the result of these health claims. Also, really cool. So if we dive into selenium, I want you to think of a couple things. So we just told you with that health claim, it is unbelievable for the immune system. Oh, and by the way, we give you that in the foundation pack. So this is why the foundation pack is so important. Is guess what's in that foundation pack? Yeah, you
Selenium.
got it. You
Selenium.
get your selenium in the foundation pack because again, it's a whole body service. It's not chasing problems of the body. We
Mhm.
want to service the whole body. So here's a couple things that selenium is really important for. Immune system that we just covered, but it's also really beneficial for heart health.
Mhm.
There has been documentation by Dr. Schrauzer in Germany showing that to prevent
Mhm.
athlete's heart was identified in Germany as a heart getting enlarged because all the reputation, all the stress athletes were putting on and enlarged the heart. Well, one of the missing components they found in this was
Selenium.
selenium. The body and the heart had ample amount of selenium. Guess what did not happen? You did not develop athlete's heart. Selenium is also really important for the thyroid.
Mhm.
So you have to have ample amount of selenium in the system for the thyroid to convert T4 to T3. And T3 is
It's the workhorse.
the workhorse, right? If we do not have enough selenium in our system,
Mhm.
the body cannot convert T4 to T3, and now we are going to be underperforming in our thyroid.
Mhm.
Also, there's a lot of research. If people really want really good eyesight, selenium is heavily involved. And one of the reasons it's heavily involved for eyesight is it reduces inflammation, it reduces oxidative stress while improving circulation to
Mhm.
the eyes.
Mhm.
So they did some autopsies on cats, which everyone knows their vision is incredible. And guess what substance was heavily involved in their eyes? Yeah,
Selenium.
selenium. Now, the other big one, and then we'll move on to omega-3, is selenium is the preferred mineral for a proper functioning liver. Selenium is to the liver what calcium is to bones.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So it's really important. We
And
have,
liver is the workhorse of breaking down toxins.
yes, yep, it's our filter system. It does over 500 different functions every single day. Okay. The liver also controls, which is really important, which we're going to talk about in a minute, controls the level of cholesterol.
Mhm.
So cholesterol is so important to the body that the body produces cholesterol, and that is produced by the liver. So really, really interesting. So again, these selenium, the easiest way to do, you get on the foundation pack because now you get all 90 essential nutrients
Mhm.
and you get the selenium already in there in recipes that the body can utilize, absorb, but maintain balance. Here's one of the no-nos you want to do, and we call this fractionated nutrition. You don't want to just go out there and take a selenium by itself
Mhm.
because nature provides in multiples of nutrients. So every nutrient has a sidekick. So think of Batman and Robin. So you always need the Robin for Batman. Well, with selenium, you need to have zinc and copper. So if I upload an unbalanced selenium, just selenium by itself, it's going to decrease zinc and it's going to decrease copper in the body. So you don't want to ever do a single nutrient. Everything has to have its cofactors. When you have that, you keep the body in balance. So instead of hijacking the body, we
Mhm.
are supporting the body's ability to run properly every single day.
But Brett, you could take the foundation pack and then also supplement with extra selenium, correct?
That is correct. That is 100% correct. And a lot of people do that, especially when they have, let's say,
That's
they're
interesting.
worried about their eyesight. They will take extra selenium. They're worried about that their liver's getting clogged and congested. They will take some extra
Or,
selenium.
or if you want to goose, or you want to goose your immune system.
Yep. And then if you want to boost that up, especially as we go into the fall season and the winter season, then you can add an extra bottle of selenium. Ultimate selenium is what you would want to type in. And here's the beautiful thing. So Dr. Schrouser, the godfather of selenium,
Mhm.
the guy that spearheaded the suit to get a qualified health claim of selenium, is the inventor and the developer of our selenium. You can't get that anywhere else.
I supplement with selenium on top of my foundation pack every,
Yep.
every day.
Yep. A lot of people do. And it's a great way, boost up that immune system, keep inflammation down, improve eyesight, thyroid, heart, and the liver,
Yep.
and you got yourself a powerhouse.
Omega 3s.
Omega-3 also has a health claim. Okay, no one's talking about this. The health claim states that omega-3 essential fatty acid can reduce the risk of hypertension and coronary heart disease. Can reduce the risk. And again, that's an authorized health claim by the FDA. So again, supplements don't go with diseases, but since it's an authorized health claim by the FDA, we can state that. So right there alone, we want to supplement with ample omega-3. And guess what we get in the foundation pack?
Omega 3s.
Your omega-3. Now here's the difference. And we've talked a lot about this. They come in gel caps that are certified, 5-star rating from the International Fish Association, which is a third-party entity showing that it has not oxidized. There's no heavy metals in it. It's maintained its purity, but we take it even a step further and we ensure that there is no oxygen inside those gel caps. So those are pulled out and replaced with nitrogen. So you never have to worry about that oil oxidizing. We've talked a lot about this, but you never want to take an omega-3, open in a bottle, put on a teaspoon, and eat it like that. A lot of times those are oxidized, causing problems in the body, not servicing the body.
Well, and the other thing, Brett, is I hear people say they contact me and they say, I take the omega 3s in the foundation pack. And in the past, when I would take fish oil and or omega 3s, I get this like after about a half hour, I get this terrible fishy taste in my mouth. But with the ones I take through the foundation pack, that never happens.
Yeah, because it's highly absorbable and we can ensure it has not gone rancid.
Yeah.
So it has not gone bad and it's got a 5-star rating. And all of our EFAs, essential fatty acids on Operation Freedom Health, are all 5-star ratings. So we ensure that we are only servicing the body, doing no harm on the body. So, really important, some of the benefits
Yeah.
that we look at essential fatty acids very beneficial to the liver
Yep.
that we talked about, extremely beneficial to the heart, which we just covered as it reduces the risk of hypertension and coronary heart disease. Wonderful for the brain because remember, 75% of the brain is the myelin sheet. 100% of that myelin sheet is healthy fats and cholesterol. So we need that to maintain healthy brain function, like memory, really important in today's world. It also, and this is probably one of the biggest things that's not talked about enough, it also protects the outer shell of every single cell in your body to allow nutrients in and waste out. When we become depleted in omega 3 or not enough, then the outer shell of all your cells starts to lose its integrity. So then we have trouble having nutrients in and waste out. And this accelerates aging.
Mhm.
So if you want to have one of the best anti-aging supplements, take your omega 3s because it's going to keep the integrity of your cells. And then probably the most important part that people really have a problem with, and this is when we can really upload and use some of our high-powered EFAs. If you have coughing or wheezing, and we have lung issues that are going on, that is a direct link to an omega 3 deficiency. And here's how your bronchial tubes are not dilating properly, causing you to have wheezing and coughing.
Mhm.
Well, if we don't have enough omega 3 to produce a hormone called prostaglandin,
Mhm.
prostaglandin is needed to dilate your bronchial tubes so your airwaves can breathe properly. So all you have to do is you don't have to go and take an herb like Alcampain or Herba Santa, which is going to dilate your bronchial tubes for you. That's not servicing the body. That's hijacking the body. So
Right.
we don't want to do that. We want to handle the underlying problem, which is the function of the body, give it ample amount of omega 3, all of a sudden your airways open up, you can breathe properly, and that is a really, really big deal. I've seen so many people regain their health of their lungs
Uh-huh.
just by supplementing omega 3s.
All this information is based at operationfreedomhealth.com. And the cornerstone, Brett, you've mentioned it, is the foundation pack, which consists of the 90 essential nutrients that are needed by the body to be the ultimate in health and wellness, correct?
That is correct. And it is the foundation of everything. So we always start with the foundation. And the foundation is also to be started before you ever do any body cleanses, any detoxing
Right,
going on.
right,
Because if we don't have enough nutrients to upregulate our elimination channels,
right.
then the die off becomes greater than what you can eliminate and you get sick and it really stinks. So we want to always upload. You always want to have the foundation before you do herbal
It's like
therapeutics.
putting gas in a car and then saying, "Well, I'm going to change my oil because it's dirty." But if you don't have any gas in the car, which is what the foundation pack really is, right, Brett? If you don't have any gas in the car, you're going nowhere.
Yeah, so the foundation pack is going to be everything. It's your spark plugs, it's your engine, it's your tires, it's the body of the car, it's the steering wheel of the car. You have to have it to maintain the proper functions of every single organ and every single hormone in your body. And when we become depleted in this,
Mhm.
the body starts to break down, and we have problems like aches and pains, mood swings, low energy, can't sleep at night, wake up multiple times, can't go to sleep because I'm not producing melatonin, which is a calcium deficiency, everyone. You do not need to supplement melatonin because the body produces melatonin.
Just give it
So,
its substrates
so
to make it.
yeah, yeah. So give it the nutrients it need
Yep, yep,
to
yep,
do its own function.
yep.
Don't try to force it in one way or another. Give it enough calcium, magnesium, and see what happens. I think you're going to be pretty happy with that. And again, calcium, magnesium in the right recipes, in the highest absorption I've seen is in the foundation pack, and that's the OsteoFX in the foundation pack.
Brett Bashawati, I'd like to thank you for all that you have done, are doing, and will do. Again, you can reach Brett through operationfreedomhealth.com. You can do that free consult. Go to the bottom of the page. All the products we've discussed are right there for you. The free video on the 12 bad foods, top of the page, operationfreedomhealth.com. You order product through operationfreedomhealth.com. You then become a member of our family. You get the announcements about every Thursday morning seminar that Brett puts on. It's truly, yeah,
And let me add one more
the
thing
benefit
that
of health
people
and wealth.
love.
What's that?
Once you become part of our family, you get daily emails of continuing education and information like we just gave you here. You will get emails in writing guiding you through continuing your education. Some might be like, wow, let me look at that. Some might be, no, I'm not interested in it, which is fine, but you get them so then you can again continuing your own knowledge of your own body so you can take control of it.
It's truly the most comprehensive medical nutrition information that you will ever receive.
I agree.
Well, Brett, I'd like to thank you, and I thank you folks for joining us. Now, utilize the information we've provided, utilize the website operationfreedomhealth.com, and then take it to the next step. Network this video to those you know and love, because 99.9% of them are nutritionally depleted, and they don't even know it, but they do know they're not feeling well, and they're not feeling right. Help them out. Until next time, Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail. Thanks for joining us today.